your CIGTV News Update, I'm Donna Bush. We begin with a look back at the Thursday evening's Royal Cayman Islands Police Service Outstanding Service Awards event.
The recipient of the Police Constable of the Year for 2017, I don't think it would come as any surprise to any of us here tonight, our community police officer based in Prospect, Police Constable Christopher Donaldson.
Congratulations to Officer Christopher Donaldson for being named the RCIPS's Police Officer of the Year, and to the joint runner-ups officers, that's Eugene Miles and Peter Mirage. Now, 62 police officers were awarded for their humanitarian work in the British Virgin Islands and Turks and Caicos Islands during the 2017 hurricane season. The officers were sent to help the UK overseas territories in their recovery after being directly hit by Hurricanes Irma and Maria. Commissioner of Police Mr. Derek Byrne, his Deputy Commissioners Anthony Ennis and Kurt Walton, along with Acting Governor the Honourable Franz Manderson, assisted in presenting the many awards throughout the ceremony, including awards for Diversity, Auxiliary Constable of the Year, Community Spirit, Welfare Officer, Unit Citation, Special Constable, and Support Staff of the Year. We say congratulations to all the winners, runners-ups, and nominees who were recognized for their dedication to their jobs and roles with the RCIPS. Well, the Cayman Islands welcomed a total of 209,143 visitors in the first 5 months of this year to our shores. The statistics released Friday morning from the Department of Tourism reflects a 16.51% increase over 2017, which is a total of 29,637 more stayover visitors. This performance comes as May marks the 14th consecutive month air arrivals into the Cayman Islands have surpassed their previous year's corresponding arrivals. Now, Deputy Premier and Minister for Tourism, the Honourable Moses Kirkconnell, says the tourism industry of the Cayman Islands is an important economic driver that leads to job creation and national development, for which we all benefit. Our tourism stakeholders should be extremely proud of our collective performance, and I'm optimistic that we will continue this positive trend throughout the 2018 year. Now, preliminary estimates from the Department of Tourism show that the increase in visitation for cruise and stayover in the first 5 months of the year accounts for an additional CI $45 million in visitor spending, bringing the total visitor spend to CI $325 million so far this year. For more information and detailed arrival statistics, you can go online to caymanislands.ky/statistics. Well, the Cayman Islands Government Office in the UK has launched a campaign to find relatives of the first settlers in the Cayman Islands. Two of the first settlers were a Welshman called Walter and a Cornishman called Bowden, both said to have been members of Cromwell's forces in the West Indies. It is believed that their names were subsequently morphed into Watler and Bawden, which to this day are prevalent family names here on the islands. The search for the relatives of Cayman's first settlers is part of a campaign to raise the awareness, knowledge, and understanding of the 360-year relationship that exists between the Cayman Islands, Cornwall, and Wales specifically, and Britain as a whole. This week, the Cayman Islands representative to the UK, Mr. Eric Bush, visited Cardiff with a team from the Cayman Islands Government Office to make further connections and meet with various key stakeholders in the campaign, as well as to meet media and share the story of Cayman across Wales. Commenting on the Cayman-Welsh connection, head of Cayman's UK office, Mr. Eric Bush, said, "Just like the Welsh, we are immensely proud of our national identity, culture, and history. Part of the campaign is encouraging Welsh men and women with the surname Walter to trace back their family history to find a connection, which will be verified by the Cayman Islands government in the UK." Well, finally, for a look at our weekly schedule of shows here on CIG Television, you can go online to gis.gov.ky and click on the publications icon at the bottom of the homepage. If you missed today's news update, you can go to the Cayman Islands Government Facebook page as well as the CIG Television YouTube channel. With your CIG TV News Update, I'm Donna Bush, as always, thanking you for joining us, wishing you a wonderful and safe holiday weekend, and we'll see you back here again on Tuesday. Until then, bye-bye for now.
The Esterly Tibbetts Highway 3-lane roundabout is ready for drivers. It's time to make sure you know how to use it. First, know which exit you need to take. Pay attention to lane arrows and signs. Make sure you use your signal to change lanes or exit the roundabout. To turn left, you always approach in the left-hand lane and indicate left. To drive straight ahead, you need to be looking out for signs and road markings indicating which lane to use. Get in one of the lanes marked with a straight-through arrow. If turning right, you must use the right-hand lane and indicate accordingly. To use the roundabout safely, remember these 3 tips. Know your exit, pick your lane, and signal to make your turn.
Did you know your mailing address details on your land register must be up to date in order to receive notices on new development which may impact you? Visit Lands and Survey Department to check your mailing address is correct. Did you know that walls, fences located along the road require planning permission no matter the height? You should check with the department as a planning and permit application may be required. Did you know that fences and walls within the high water setback require planning permission no matter the height? You should check with the department as a planning and permit application may be required. Did you know that a trellis structure requires planning permission? You should check with the department as a planning and permit application may be required. Did you know that a deck more than 6 inches above finished grade requires planning permission? Did you know you should check with the department as a planning and permit application may be required? Did you know that planning permission is required for a sign? Did you know you should check with the department as a planning and permit application may be required? Did you know you should check with the department before leasing a property or unit for a business as a planning and permit application may be required?
Join Donna Bush weekdays at 6 p.m. for the CIGTV News Update. Get the latest on what's happening in government on a daily basis. News Update first at 6 p.m.